I think I started to become really interested in the idea of going into medicine when I was young, and when my grandfather was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. I started to see him change in ways that at that point I couldn't even really understand, and seeing how that was affecting him and my grandmother and my family. Later on, when my grandmother was also diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and I was inspired by her family physician in particular, who is also my family physician, and I think is just a role model of this holistic model of care, of going above and beyond, and of providing both care and support to not just the patient, but to everyone around them and the whole family. Coming to Niagara is about more than just going to medical school, but about going to medical school in a community setting and learning where medicine is actually practiced. I think that academic medicine is wonderful and is interesting and is something that any medical student is going to get exposure to. But learning what medicine is like on the ground with the physicians in the community and who live in the community and practice in the community is really powerful, and it leads to a very different teaching experience and learning experience and level of care.
The Niagara Regional Campus is a wonderful place to learn and grow as a future physician. You'll have the opportunity to work one-on-one with a variety of preceptors across disciplines and really be engaged with the community. We have a particular focus here in Niagara on equity-deserving populations and underrepresented populations. At NRC, we will prepare you to become the kind of physician that the community needs in the future.
I wanted to come here for medical school because I love the small group learning, and I think that the teaching philosophy that McMaster has aligns really well with the things that I want from my own learning. I think I've always been a very self-guided, self-driven learner, and I think that McMaster's program is innovative and it understands that way of learning so well, and really that's what the school is all about. So I'm the student council representative for the Niagara Regional Campus, and what I love is that leadership in Niagara is shared between all of the students of the campus. There's leadership roles in so many different areas, in athletics, in wellness, in clinical teaching, and those leadership roles really get shared amongst so many different people. And the result is that everybody has their thing that they run or that they lead, and it creates a mosaic of everybody's work and interests, and it creates a really vibrant community, I think, at the Niagara campus.
My most memorable experience in med school was getting to work one-on-one with a cardiologist, and those experiences really inspired me to become a cardiologist myself. One of the things that I like the most about working at NRC is getting to work one-on-one with students and give them that real-world cardiology experience and get to work with me directly. I hope that that really helps them realize the type of doctor that they are going to become.
Starting medical school is a huge time of change, and it's very exciting. Coming to Niagara was a big leap of faith for me, coming from a very different background and environment, and I couldn't be happier with where I've landed. I think that the learning environment in Niagara is exceptional, and that's because of the incredible community of learners here who are honestly just a lot of fun to be around and who are incredibly supportive in everything that you're doing. And it only feels the same way when you're around faculty. The faculty here are incredibly invested in your learning. They are rooting for you and supporting you at every step of the way. And I can only describe that as mentorship, which is a really special and wonderful feeling, to be taught by people who you could consider your friends and who are so excited to see the incredible physician that you will become.